I can't really tell, but probably has to do with the fact that I'm finally getting used to what I'm studying and appreciating that this is what I'm going to do for the next 2 years. And this will bring me a lot. And yeah, I just stick to my first idea of that master's. Can still switch to the French one for the second year, but I'm still not sure about it.
So it's like I mean, what I'm hearing from is that it's a yes, but you could still have the options to switch. So basically, you're going, you're moving forward with a good flexibility option.
Yeah, exactly.
And you said something super interesting. You said, I got used to what I'm studying and I appreciate it. Can you explain this a little bit more?
What bothered me at first was that it was maybe too academic, like the teaching methods, learning methods, etc. And then I just learned to see how it could benefit me in a way. And now I'm more, yeah, I'm good with it. Actually, it kind of happened through someone I met, someone from my master's, and he told me about his experience as I don't know what he was doing, but he was working for the Youth Olympics in Lausanne, which was like last year, I think. And he just told me how this experience showed him that this master's was going to provide him with the right tools and stuff in order to work in this field later. So, I think I knew him from social networks like Instagram or something.
Yeah.
And I just had one question regarding one of the group project we have to hand in. And I just asked him first, and then we just went on to casual conversations and less negative thoughts, I think. And also, I can see where this master is going to take me. Whereas at first I was like, yeah, this is not going to bring me anything. I don't want to have anything to do with it. And yeah, because I'm still not sure about whether it is like the kind of field I want to work in later or not. But still, I think like this is always a good experience to have, like having a master's. And then I guess I'll just figure out whether it is what I want to do or not.
You have a direction, even though that direction is completely flexible, is that you have a point of targets and you go there, but you can go sideways at some point, right?
Yeah, just kind of a security, I think.
Yeah. You said I have less negative thoughts. So if you have less negative thoughts, then what do you have instead of that, right? What's there?
A more optimistic view on the masters overall and on like the future. I think by getting very busy with studying and stuff, it just kind of disappeared.
You've been pushing yourself to go under to get into action, so that basically you remove the negative thoughts because you're into the action, and because of that you've been creating sense. You've been making sense of what you're doing, and now what I see is that you have a vision of where you can go. But what I also notice from you now is that you have a sense of you're basically accepting or seeing that you may have one possible direction, but maybe it's going to change in 6 months, and that's fine. So what about the other students? Many students are going through the same thing. They, so much is going on. They have a lot of things to do. So what would you tell them to kind of to get in the same position as where you're in now, like relaxed and being able to handle all that in the same time? What would you be telling them to do?
I think the thing they must avoid is to do everything the last minute. That's what I was doing like for my previous studies, but now I feel like if you feel like you're gonna struggle completing all the works you have to do, then start now or start earlier even if you can, because yeah, in a way you'd be, because if you take enough time to do what you have to do, then you're allowed to like enable you some break. I was not used to that kind of workload, and I just wait until the last minute to start, and I was so depressed because I just basically spent my days working, like from 8 to 22 in the evening or whatever, and it was just awful. I just couldn't disconnect from studying, and that was terrible. So I really want to avoid that now.